Good morning. Before the noise of the day begins, before the notifications, the conversations, the responsibilities, let's take a quiet moment together. Wherever you are right now, still in bed, getting ready for work, driving, or sitting with a cup of coffee, just breathe for a second and let your heart settle. Life moves in seasons. Some are bright and full of joy, and some feel heavy, uncertain, or tiring. And if you're in one of those harder seasons right now, I want you to hear this gently, without rushing past it. This season is temporary, but God is constant. What you're walking through has a beginning, and it will have an end. But God does not come and go with the seasons of your life. He does not shift when things get hard. He does not step back when you feel overwhelmed. He stays. The Bible reminds us that our troubles are light and momentary, not because they don't hurt, not because they don't matter, but because they don't get the final word. Feelings change, circumstances change, pressure rises and falls, fear comes, and fear fades. But God's presence does not change. His promises do not expire. His faithfulness does not weaken with time. Sometimes we think relief will come when the situation finally passes, when the door opens, when the answer arrives, when the waiting ends. But even before any of that happens, God is already here, not watching from a distance, not waiting for you to be stronger or calmer or more faithful. He is near right now, in the middle of this moment, in the middle of this season. This morning, let that truth settle into your heart. You are not being carried by circumstances. You are being carried by God. The season may feel unstable, but He is steady. The ground beneath your feet may feel uncertain, but His hands are sure. And even if nothing changes today on the outside, something can settle on the inside, the quiet confidence that you are not alone and you are not abandoned. So as this day begins, remind your soul of what lasts. Stress will pass. Confusion will pass. This season will pass. But God will remain. He was faithful before this season started. He is faithful in the middle of it, and He will still be faithful when it ends. Let that be the foundation you stand on this morning. Let that be the peace you carry with you as you step into today. As this new day unfolds, I want to talk gently about something many of us carry, without even realizing it, the need to stay in control. When life feels uncertain, when answers don't come quickly, we grip tighter. We replay conversations. We run scenarios in our minds. We tell ourselves that if we think hard enough, plan carefully enough, worry long enough, we can somehow protect ourselves from pain. But all that gripping does is exhaust our hearts before the day has even begun. God never asks you to minimize your pain in order to come to Him. He doesn't expect you to pretend you're okay when you're not. Releasing control doesn't mean saying, "This doesn't hurt." It means saying, "This hurts, and I can't carry it alone." There is a difference between acknowledging your fear and letting that fear rule you. There is a difference between feeling the weight of something and letting it define you, and God meets you right in that honest space. The Bible invites us to cast our cares on Him, not because our worries are small, but because His strength is greater. Casting means letting go with intention. It means naming what's heavy instead of pushing it down. It means admitting that some things are beyond your ability to fix, manage, or predict. And that admission isn't weakness. It's trust. It's choosing to rest instead of wrestle. This morning, God is not asking you to be strong. He's asking you to be honest. Honest about what's hurting. Honest about what you're afraid of. Honest about what feels out of control. You don't have to clean yourself up before coming to Him. You don't have to have the right words. You don't have to understand why this season is happening. You only have to come as you are, carrying exactly what you're carrying. So take a moment right now and imagine placing that weight, whatever it is, into God's hands. The unanswered question, the pressure you've been under, the situation that keeps looping in your mind. You're not giving up responsibility. You're giving up the burden of control. You're saying, "God, I trust you with what I cannot fix." And when you do that, something shifts. The problem may still be there, but your heart doesn't have to be crushed under it. As this day begins, let yourself breathe a little easier. You were never meant to carry everything on your own. God is not disappointed in your weakness. He is present in it. And right here, in this quiet moment, you can choose rest over resistance, trust over tension, and peace over control. As you step into the rest of this day, I want to gently remind you of something important. Even after this moment of prayer, the feelings may come back. The worry might try to return. The tension might show up again in the middle of a conversation, an email, a quiet pause. And if that happens, It doesn't mean this prayer didn't work. It doesn't mean your faith is weak. It simply means you're human, learning to trust God one moment at a time. Faith is not a single decision you make once in the morning. It's a series of small choices you make throughout the day. So when the weight starts to creep back in, don't panic. Just pause, take a slow breath, and remind your heart of what's true. You can whisper a simple prayer wherever you are. God, you are here. I trust you. It doesn't have to be long. It just has to be honest. When your mind starts racing, bring it back to this moment. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel the air filling your lungs. Let your breathing slow down. And as you breathe, remember that God's presence is not tied to a feeling. Even if you don't sense Him emotionally, He is still near. He is still working. He is still holding you steady. Carry one truth with you today, something you can return to when things feel heavy. This is not forever, and I am not alone. Let that truth anchor you when your thoughts drift. Let it steady you when the day feels overwhelming. Peace doesn't mean the absence of pressure. It means choosing trust in the middle of it. As you move through your tasks, your conversations, your responsibilities, know that you don't walk alone. God goes before you and walks beside you. When you feel tired, He offers strength. When you feel unsure, He offers guidance. And when you feel overwhelmed, He offers rest for your soul. So step into this day gently. You don't have to rush. You don't have to have everything figured out. Just take the next step with God. Let Him meet you in the ordinary moments. Let Him remind you, again and again, that this season will pass, but His presence will not. And no matter what today brings, you are held, you are guided, and you are deeply loved.